In just one day, how much progress can I make on this account? And I will be using some fragile resin because if I don't, then the answer is not very much. But to start things out, I would like to get rid of this. To the Sumeru Archon quest we go. So after a couple of hours of spamming through dialogue, I believe we are at the part where we have to go fight Scaramouche. I'm a little worried because he's level 90 and my team is not. I also don't have a single piece of reviving food, so this may have not been the best idea. Oh boy, here we go. Look, as long as we don't let them put up shields, we are fine. Oh, one of them put up a shield. Oh. Does that count as me killing him? I think we're good. So far, this is not too bad. Now we got the elevator working, and it should bring us right up to our impending doom. Okay, so for this fight, I definitely need to actually do what they expect you to do or what they designed you to do, because I really cannot just damage through this. But I can grab this, and then zappy, and then we do it again. I can't do it yet, hold on. Then we do it again. And our damage is like, it's not good, but it's there. I may have given up on focusing on what they want you to do. We're just going for damage. As per usual, Lumen has to fall through a floor during a boss fight. The real challenge of this is going to be whether I can take out those 4 little drones. See, they switched to Lumen fighting this and they make it seem all epic, but then we go back to the actual fight. It's just me running around for 10 minutes waiting until I can actually do damage to him. Ah, yes. The entire region is helping us figure out how to beat this thing, and what do we get out of it? A stuffed animal that shoots at him. Wow, guys, look at all of the knowledge of Sumeru Go. It's so smart. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, the entire region in the best they could come up with was a plushie that they turned into a turret. Whose idea was that in Sumeru? Because I think we need to have a talk with them. Also, this is a little closer than I would like it to be. Oh, that was very close. It's just such a smart region. A plushie. Yes, a plushie. And then Nahida saw that and she was like, yes, that's the solution. How did I not think of that sooner? I think we've done it after a toast to victory with Kale, which is kind of fitting because this is what we've been doing all of this for. You know, there's a lot of upgrading that I want to do on this account, a lot of resin that I want to be spending, but these characters will not stop talking to me. It just never ends. Let me go. I want to be free. There we go. Sumeru Archon quest done, which allows me to finally get rid of this exclamation point. Then I claim all of this. We can activate her C1, and this top row has no more exclamation marks. And now that the Archon quest is done, we can actually start playing the game. The first thing I'm thinking about doing is trying to ascend Fischl for the last time. Of course, that's going to take just a few boss drops, but that's not the hard part. No, the hard part is going to be getting these. So let's get right to work, and we'll start off with the boss drops. With our 20 boss drops farmed up, I was off to go pick up some small lamp grass. Then that just left the Hillatrill drops, which I'm not going to show you guys because it took quite a while. But right as I was finishing that up, my internet decided, no more, you're done. And for about an hour, I just couldn't play the game. But now we are officially back, and Fischl is our first character on the account to be max ascended. I am not going to level her up right now, even though I could, because that would use most of my XP and a ton of more. So I would like to then turn our attention to this new, not that weapon, this new weapon, because I could get the catch, which is a little better than this for Jianling at max refinement, but this is already max refined, and it doesn't require listening to Paimon scream while I fish for hours on end. Luckily, this domain seems easy enough, so I will be spending my condensed resin in here. Now, to level this up, we need handguards. And also we need these things, which I have 0 of. Oh, it's my favorite enemy. That is a complete lie, by the way. Let's start off with the samurai, because at least I can access those right now. And I'm sure the drops from these guys are going to be fantastic, because they did go in and buff their drop rates at one point. Okay, we got 2 there. We got 2 there, 2, and 1. Now, that might not look good, but that's about 5 times the drop rates that I've been getting from Hillagers. Yeah, these drop rates are looking much better for us. Oh, I was so confused because I walked over here and there's not a single samurai. But apparently, there's a daily commission here right now, which means even more samurai might spawn once I get rid of these. It's like it was scripted. Oh yeah, they keep coming. This is fantastic. I wish they would just keep sending more and more waves of them. Like whenever you wanted to farm an enemy, you could just go to a spot that would send infinite waves. That'd be pretty nice. All right, so a lot of the samurai are not here. I'm just gonna warp away, then warp back, and we can see that they're not gonna spawn. I don't remember if you have to do something to get them to spawn here. Do I have to clear the top of the island? Okay, please do not be very long dialogue. Oh, I have a different key. I must have the key for the dog cage. This one's in the tree, isn't it? So that guy is gone. Nope. Too much dialogue. Stop it. I'm gonna put you right back in that cage. I don't think that had anything to do with getting the samurai to spawn here. It might just be messed up because there was a daily commission.
So good.
Oh no. No, why? Let's escape from this place before I get sucked into another cutscene. And we can go start trying to farm these. With all of the Netlinese characters that we've built on this account being 0, this should be a really fun experience. Of course, the first step is actually getting to the enemy. Might I say, what a fantastic mechanic for an enemy. I love just not being able to damage them the entire time I'm trying to damage them. This dude better drop like 50 drops, maybe even 60. Okay, I'm greeting a little bit, at least 40. Let's see. I mean, it's okay. For how much of a pain they are, I wish it was a little more. Oh, you expect me to fight this thing on top of this? This is gonna go great. Can I just knock it into the ocean and have it drown? Although this one does seem to be dying quicker. Not sure why, but that is fine with me. I'm sure someone's going, Java, wouldn't it have been smarter to upgrade this weapon last week when the event was going and you get a discount for leveling it? Yes. Next question. As much as I'm gonna hate fighting this, I have to admit it looks really cool. What is with this dude randomly teleporting? A couple times I just thought he was glitching, but it seems like an intended feature. Maybe it's some kind of counterattack. I don't know. Why did they put 4 Ruin Guard ones? These are like the worst ones I fought so far, and that's the most of them. Let's see how far I'm able to upgrade this weapon. There goes number 1. Oh, also, I'm gonna run out of this, like, now. So let's bring it up to the first ascension, and then to the second. I do have enough to level it. Then the third. Once again, I still do have enough. Although, I ran out of weapon XP before the actual ascension materials. Yeah, I hate to see it. That's actually pretty bad because I also wanted to level up the slingshot today. But don't you worry, there's something else that can take up our time. This. From what I've heard, these are really annoying to farm. And as we could see, I have so many waypoints that are close for me to teleport to. Here we go. I finally made it over here. It spawns so plentifully. Like there's 1 and there's 2. Do I possess a character that will show me these things on the map? Maybe you? No, you will not. You should, but you don't. Okay, Candace for sure. Candace girl, show me what. No, oh no. Oh, well, that's fine. Any other Sumerian people? You. This. He does. Okay, let's just put you on the team. Of course, you're gonna lead me to everything that I'm not trying to collect. No, I don't want to read. But if I collect everything, then eventually he'll show me what I want. See that? He's even leading me to ones that aren't highlighted by the map, which he'd better because this is all for him. Why can't he use these flower things that are absolutely everywhere? No, he's got to use the little red rocks that are nowhere. He's got to be difficult for no reason. Oh, no, I'm not climbing that. Can I just get like a jetpack? And if not a jetpack, at least infinite stamina out of combat. This game has too big of a map to not have unlimited stamina. No, don't you do it, game. Don't you do it, but it looks like you're gonna. I'm not positive, but these might be locked behind some sort of overworld puzzle or quest, because I can't go any more underground from where I am. And I know this big thing is here. I don't know if that leads all the way over there, but I don't see a way down. Oh, they're all underground. This one I could probably get to, but these, they don't even show me a map, so I don't know how to get there. Look, it's partially my fault, because back when we got Sethos, there were people in the comments saying I should be farming his Ascension material stuff because it's going to be a pain to get. And I read that, and I thought that's a good idea. That would be a smart thing to do. And then I just didn't. Half of that was because I forgot, and the other half is because I am very lazy. Gumming, If you're trying to tell me that you can't fit through this, I'm not believing you. All right, so I only got 30, but it's better than none. Plus, I'll probably run out of XP anyways. Let's ascend him for the first time. We'll level him to 40. We will... Oh, right. Bosses. And Eremites. An enemy that I have definitely not farmed. But you know what? It's better than Hilichurls. I vaguely remember fighting this boss, and I think it was for spells only. It had some gimmick, but I can't remember what it was. Like, do I feel like I want to bring Animo? But I could just be completely misremembering? No, it seems like I kind of just attack it. Of course, if it goes airborne at any point, it's going to get a little annoying to hit with Gaming. I do remember it doing a ton of damage. Use melt or other reactions. Okay, well, I'm using Pyro, so I mean, like, that counts, right? Maybe? Maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. No? Okay. No, we just die. Cool. I guess I want you to bring Cryo and Pyro. But if I put Cryo on this team, our damage becomes not as good because then we don't get the Severus buffs. Okay, please do not kill my Gaming. I kind of need him. That's crazy. I swore I just said not to do that. Okay, this is a... this is a fight. Oh, and we completely wiped. That's fun. Okay, Kaya. Our damage will be worse, but hopefully we can at least live. Go ahead. Go. Do your little gimmick. I dare you. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go with this, and then I should have used Bennett's Burst first. That was kind of stupid. Oh, I just barely stunned him again. Why did I sign up for this? Okay, one boss takedown complete. That was not easy. Only 2 drops. Unfortunate, but it is enough to not ascend him yet because I still need more of these. Here is his second ascension. There's no shot of us doing a third. Yeah, I need more of the boss drops. I need more of these already. It shows every single one. It shows underground. I don't know how to get there. But all of that stuff I could farm any given day. What I cannot farm any day is... I can't see it. When can I upgrade this weapon? What day of the week will it allow me to farm its stuff? I don't know what it needs. Good thing I was able to use the blacksmith a little bit. I'm gonna have to keep pumping everything that I can into the blacksmith. Let's go here. Weapon, ascend, or level up, whatever. Just so I could see when I can farm this. Not today. Okay. But I'll go ahead. I'll send it again. I will not level it because I want to see if I can max this one out, which I barely cannot. That is painful. But this boy's talents are open today. All I ask is please do not be a difficult domain. Who's inside? It's those guys. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but don't worry. I will let you know very shortly. My first question is, can I just shoot this guy down from the start? Because that would be very nice, which I can indeed do. Unfortunately, our damage to follow that up is not the best. No, stop. No. The one on the ground, I don't care about. It's just this one that I don't like. Skywatch is done. Not exactly the fastest clear, 1 minute, 41 seconds, but it's doable. And we're getting amazing drops on the next run. So like I said, this time we're gonna see some golden drops. All right. Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it. Well, I had a bit of an off-camera adventure. I went back to Sumeru and I got what we needed to once again ascend Sethos. So we'll bring him up to 60, and I definitely cannot ascend him again today. Then for no reason in particular, let's go work on yet another weapon. Ooh, and decent drops. Then Lanyan gets herself another upgrade. Of course, I can't exactly level it, so I'm just gonna have to leave it there for now. But there is something I'd like to address here, and it is this. You see, as there aren't too many more upgrades we can make with weapons, nor that many with characters, I figure it might be a good idea to once again attempt to get some artifacts. Not sure if this is like the smartest, most efficient domain to farm in, but Viridescent is just a really good set to get. Obviously, it's been in the strongbox for who knows how long at this point. I think the smartest thing to do would be to find which domain I can clear the fastest and has at least one artifact that I want from it, and then just farm that a whole bunch. The Golden Troop domain would be really good to farm, but I absolutely hate farming that domain, especially on this account. Not that this domain is great either, but it is definitely faster than the Golden Troop one. What is this? It's like the third run where I've gotten no Viridescent. Maybe I need to convince the game that I'm here for Maiden Beloved, because then it'll give me Viridescent, since that's not what I want. Yeah, see? There we go. I have to say, the more I farm this domain, the less I like it. I think that's the last of the resin I'm gonna spend in here. So let's go look at our spoils, or lack thereof. For some reason today, goblet drops were just so much more than everything else. For our Lanyan though, we're going to be focusing on attack percent and then E, M, and ER. Essentially, I want her to be big shields, but then also swirl. I'm kind of surprised that the game is recommending what I'm assuming most players are doing, which is building for crit. I would not have expected that's something that I would do. I wouldn't expect that to be what everyone else does. So I think that these pieces are the best ones we can put on her with our current artifacts. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to level these up, and I'm also really hoping to not see a lot of defense. I'll start with just bringing every artifact to +8, and we will go from there. It's giving us a lot of the bonuses, which is nice. I am really not liking this Sans. To be fair, the stats aren't really great for her, but I don't have anything better on set. And while I could, should I use the strongbox? Part of me wants to save a lot of the strongbox stuff for other sets. But also before we do that, let's just quickly put our best pieces from this set on Barbara. Obviously, I don't need a 5-piece set, but we do have enough for a 5-piece set with all of them having HP. Then with the rest of the Maiden Beloved, at least every piece that I'm confident I'm not going to use, we can go ahead and put it in the strongbox. We definitely did not have the best rolls, but I was able to get every artifact up to level 20 on her, which only gets us to 1600 attack. Now, obviously, she isn't max ascended, but I don't think that's going to get us to the 3000 that we're hoping to get to for the max shield. Our feather is missing attack percent, and then this could obviously be higher, but then we're just running 3 attack percent pieces, so those can't get any more attack percent. And I know that I could put her on like a 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece something else that gives attack percent, but I'd rather keep her on Viridescent. Leveling the weapon will get us a little more attack once we're able to do that. And I guess if we ever get a Skyward Atlas, that's a lot of attack. I'm also going to use the rest of whatever power-up fodder I have to try to get Gaming's artifacts leveled up more. I did not realize they were missing so many levels, and I did get a new pyro damage goblet for him, because that's the one piece that was offset already. Yeah, that's better. This is not going to help his crit rate at all. Wait, this is off piece too. How many off? Oh, you have 2 off pieces. Oh, okay. Switch those. I don't know why Sucrose has an attack piece anyways. Wait, so Gaming hasn't been on the right set this whole time? Or maybe the pyro one was on set. Everything is +20, and his stats, obviously he gets 36% crit rate, but that's still not quite enough. But look, all we have to do, a little bit of that, little bit of... Okay, it didn't let me do a plunging attack. Wait for it. There. Okay, no, it doesn't let me do a plunging attack. Now, though, we're in combat with Bennett's burst up, and our HP has been changed. So these are our combat stats. Again, crit rate, I would prefer to be at least 75. Everything else is okay. Do I have any leftover Viridescent stuff to put on Sucrose? Again, it's not ideal, but I can at least get her a 4-piece set, and then just our only EM circlet. Then maybe someday we'll get a sacrificial fragments for her. I think now, though, these are the 8 characters, not the exact teams, because this is not a team. But I think that these are the 8 I'm gonna try to focus on, and then we can just switch them in and out as we need the different elements. I really do need another Dendro character, because our best Sethos team right now is like this, and Kole needs other Dendro people. Then ideally, this is our best overloaded team, but of course, Fischl gets shared between the two, so I would never be able to run both at the same time. And then this would free up Gaming, but Gaming really wants Bennett on the team, so I wouldn't be able to run those two at the same time. This is a very random team, but I am a huge fan of the Electro Charge, and it is just kind of fun to run. I wish we need better characters for like every element. I think Pyro, we're perfectly fine. We have so much Pyro, but I need more Dendro, and I need more Electro and Hydro. Hydro, I just have Barbara and Candace, which, they're characters. I do like Candace, but I would need to run her with another Hydro character so that she can get her burst up in time. Now, as much as I like this team, I don't think I really want to bring it to a boss fight. I'm just curious, with the couple of changes that we have made, can we actually feel a difference with this team? Or after all of this, is it still gonna feel like nothing's changed? It's kind of hard to tell. I think it does feel a little bit smoother. Honestly, the biggest difference is probably just those last minute changes we made to Gaming's artifacts. We are definitely hitting bigger numbers with Gaming, the one that's dead. I was kind of panic rushing to set up everything to see how big of numbers we could hit, and I wasn't really paying attention to the boss, so he kind of died a little. Oh, this could be a good piece for Sethos. Actually, let me just check on something really quick. Where are your voice lines? Okay, we go to this menu. Voice lines.
Hello. I'm Sethos. What can I do for you?
It's Sethos. Sethos. Also, that is not what I expected his voice to sound like at all. I've been saying Sethos because that just sounded right, but I guess it's Sethos. I believe it is time for a damage test. Let's go ahead. Do a bit of this, set up that, set up this, and then didn't crit there. Very nice. 25k on that plunge. Didn't crit again. Cool. Didn't crit again. Cool. I mean, you really need more crit rate. Unfortunately, though, the day is pretty much over, and I don't know how much more I can really upgrade anyways. I'm definitely gonna have to spend a while farming ley lines again, because both Mora and XP is running low. But I think we made decent progress. I mean, in one day, this is a lot of progress for this account. Got a full artifact set on Lanyan, and we've finally begun building some other characters. Oh, yeah, I need to sort this problem too. I'm gonna be spending some quality time with the blacksmiths. With that being said, though, I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I will see you all next time.